The Road to Canterbury is a game of pilgrims, pardoners and the 7 deadly sins. It is made by Griffin Games and designed by Alf Seegert for 2 to 3 players ages 10 and up. The game is inspired by the deliciously wicked figure of the pardoner in Chaucer's 14th century literary masterpiece, the Canterbury Tales. The atmospheric artwork and superior quality components in The Road to Canterbury make it a worthy follow-up to Griffin's recent hit Pastiche. The artwork in the game all dates from the 16th century or earlier, and the game board is taken from Hieronymus Bosch's painted tabletop, The 7 Deadly Sins and The 4 Last Things. The board and cards show details of each deadly sin, and 7 thick pilgrim cards display art from the Ellesmere illuminated manuscript of the Canterbury Tales. In The Road to Canterbury, players each play a pardoner, just like the one in the Canterbury Tales. As you travel the road on pilgrimage to Canterbury, you sell indulgences delivering pilgrims from the eternal penalties brought on by the 7 deadly sins. But to succeed as a pardoner, you will need to do more than just sell forged pardons for quick cash. To keep your services in demand, you will actually need to lead these pilgrims into temptation yourself. Gameplay in The Road to Canterbury provides multiple paths to a victory in corruption. It combines set collection and press your luck mechanics with Euro-style majority influence and area control. The rules are easy to learn but make room for hard decisions and tense gameplay. Players draw cards from a card supply board to strategize their upcoming moves. Each turn, a player must play a sin, pardon, or relic card. A sin card tempts one pilgrim to commit a particular deadly sin, preparing the way for someone to collect a pile of coins by pardoning it. Players also mark their fiendish contributions on each of the 7 deadly sins displayed on the board. The first player to mark all 7 deadly sins scores a big bonus from the Pardoners Guild. Pardon cards allow players to pardon sins, fill their coin bags with money and mark their corrupting influence on each pilgrim. And this part of the game introduces a big press your luck factor. The more sins that a pilgrim commits, the greater the payoff for the pardoner who provides forgiveness. But if you wait for too long to pardon a valuable collection of sins, another player might beat you to it and collect the reward for himself. Or the pilgrim might commit too many sins and die before you have a chance to pardon him. These are deadly sins after all. Individual cloth coin bags are provided so each player can hide away his ill-gotten gains. A bit of tightly themed unpredictability enters the game through the humorously themed relic cards, which allow players to perform special actions. As the pilgrimage moves closer and closer to Canterbury, bonuses increase for the corrupting influence of players on each pilgrim who dies. When the pilgrimage finally reaches Canterbury, the game ends and bonuses are awarded to players who most corrupted each company of pilgrims, and for the ones who spread the most corruption along the road. The player who has filled his coin bag with the most money cackles with greedy delight and wins the game. So, for a wickedly good time, become a member of the Pardoners Guild and join us at Griffin Games for a pilgrimage on The Road to Canterbury.